Hi guys, so as I said in one of my other videos, I said I would talk about my experience with self-harm and A&E. So, that's what I'm doing. Going to talk about it now. I'm sorry about the onesie. I'm just having a lazy day today because I'm not at school. Um, yeah, so, my experience with A&E. So, I'll start from the beginning. The reason why I went was because I had cut too deep and my mum was worried and didn't know what to do. We went to A&E and I asked her not to tell the receptionist why, because you can just go to the receptionist and say it's a personal problem and you'd rather not discuss it. But my mum went and told the receptionist anyway, which kind of got me a bit on edge, but there was nothing I could do about it. I had about an hour's wait. We went through to see like the nursey person. Don't know what they call it. And that's where everything kind of went a bit awkward because she asked me what I'd done, so I told her. And then she went, "What did you do it with?" Now, that was the most awkward question anyone could ask because even my mum didn't know what I had done it with. So, yeah, and then as the minute that I said what I had done it with, the nurse kind of she kind of recoiled a bit and then never spoke to me again, apart from saying thank you, you can leave. She just kept writing. Now, one piece of advice that I would say is make sure you read what they're writing because they probably won't tell you what they're writing. So then I was sent back outside to wait in A&E waiting area again, which was not fun. About, 15 minutes later, I was called back to see a doctor, and basically his response was, "We can't stitch it, you've left it too late." To which I was like, "Great." So, and he was like, "Well, so it will scar quite badly, but we can't stitch it because the skin's already started to heal." So I was kind of sat there like, "Well, thanks." And then I wanted to see the crisis team. And looking back, I wish I'd said yes now. But I said no because I know how bad they can be, the crisis team, because what they tend to do is talk to you a bit. Well, they do at my hospital anyway. They talk to you a bit and then stick you in a bed and every so often come back and check on you and make sure you're alright and ask if you're ready to go home yet. I was supposed to be at CAMS the next day. I was at CAMS the next day, but so he was like, "Oh well, hopefully they'll keep your like CAMS counselling going." Although the next day they discharged me, even though I'd just been in A&E with a self-harm related injury, and it was the second time I'd been in A&E that month. I should probably go on to talk about the other one I just mentioned, and that was when I punched a wall, which was out of anger and anxiety, which is technically self-harm because I did it myself. So yeah, with that I went in, told them what was wrong. They kept me waiting for about hour and a half, 2 hours before I saw anyone. I saw them. They then said, it was like the nursey person again. She then tried to get me to move my fingers and I couldn't move them. And they were like, "Okay, go sit back outside." And I was reading what they were writing, and it was literally what I was saying was hit a wall, right hand, and that's it. And a circle said I need to see a doctor. So I went the other way after about 20 minutes and saw a doctor. I went for an X-ray on it and sat in the X-ray area for about 3/4 of an hour before it was my X-ray. They had like 6 X-rays on it to try and see what was wrong with it, and then went back to the A&E waiting area. Went to the doctor again. He basically said there's nothing wrong, just keep it elevated and keep moving it. With that, they made a joke out of it all because they were kind of like, "Oh, what did the wall do to you?" and that kind of thing. So it really does depend on what you go in with. That's not to put you off going to A&E. Seriously, if you've followed all the instructions, the guidelines even, on what to do if you've self-harmed really badly and you're worried, then seriously go to A&E. You've been applying pressure to the wound for about 10 minutes. then and it's still bleeding quite badly, then please, please, please go to A&E. Don't leave it like I did, because then you'll end up with the most unsightly scar ever. I am pretty annoyed that I didn't go before. It's better to go and be safe than to not go and leave it. So thanks for watching, guys, and if you have any questions, then just don't hesitate to ask me, and I hope you have a great day.